Welcome to the following presentation of the Southeastern Conference on ESPN.
Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, the first Saturday in November, when invariably it will be another November to remember. Everybody knows that, hey, listen, you can't cook with cold grease, and the grill is going to be popping for one of these teams today. You're watching college football presented by Tyson Brand. Folks, this is the SEC on ESPN. University of Mississippi against University of Arkansas. The story of two quarterbacks. Jackson Dart vowed his team would do its best to win out after losing against LSU. That's the task today. Meanwhile, for Arkansas, quarterback Talon Green is coming off perhaps his best game of the season as a Razorback last week in their win against Mississippi State. For one of these teams, it's about efforting a college football playoff spot. And for Arkansas, perhaps bowl eligibility and their fourth bowl game and appearance in the last 5 years. There have been a litany of injuries to report on, and for more, let's go down to Quint.
Well, we got some interesting late-breaking news down here on the Ole Miss sideline. Trey Harris, who did not warm up. Ole Miss's receivers got 59 receptions. Lane Kiffin called him the most impactful non-quarterback in the country. He didn't warm up, but he's come out and he's dressed. And I'm being told by Ole Miss officials that he's going to give this a go. That's major news for the Rebels here. Mark?
Seeing number 9, Q, you know what that means, Roddy Jones? It's trade day for the Rebels. Mark Jones, Roddy Jones, as we get ready for the kick. The gravity, the magnitude of these games in the first Saturday in November just skyrockets, doesn't it?
It certainly does, especially when there's college football playoff implications on the line. And for Ole Miss, it's sort of the dictionary definition of a look-ahead spot. Noon kick at a rival, but you've got Georgia on the horizon. Lane Kiffin already made some comments about when he wanted the kick time of that to be. You don't want Ole Miss, if you're a Rebels fan, to look ahead to that Georgia game. For Arkansas, it's about knocking off another top 25 team at home like you did Tennessee earlier this year.
See if they can do it twice. Meanwhile, Lane Kiffin, the head coach for the Rebels, says that, hey, this is paramount. We have to take care of business today before we can look ahead. He's the fastest head coach to reach 40 wins in school history. Meanwhile, Coach Pittman across the way, his counterpart, looking at seeing if his team can do it again against a top ranked opponent like they did against Tennessee. They both came to their respective schools in the same year. Folks, Arkansas won the toss, electing to take the football first. Jordan Anthony watches it go into the end zone, out of bounds. It'll be 1st